doing well. Hope you're all doing well today. I gave a very good countdown for the Birb so she'd know when we're starting.
As soon as you started with the number you started with, I knew you were going to bullshit around.
I started
countdown.
with 7!
Which is not your typical.
No, but...
So I was ready.
You know, I just needed time to get up the buttons I needed. Anyway, let me get... Do this, do this, do this, do this. Capture's all set.
Welcome on in, everybody. Or more, stealing, I mean looting.
Yes, loot.
Excuse me, I haven't sent my tweet. I set up a tweet, but I haven't actually hit send. And tweet.
Well, with what we found out recently, I don't think it's fine.
It's fine. I'll tweet while I can. I'll tweet while I can.
Used to be my favorite social media. But of course it had to be ruined. But anyway, enough of that somewhat depressing news. Let's get into it.
I'm waiting for a invite.
Yep, I'll get you an invite and then I will go grab my green screen because I knew I was forgetting something. Oh, my neck. Nope, don't want a quick load. Invite. Invite the Birb. And game will be up as soon as I get my green screen on, chat. Be back in a minute.
I hope everyone is well today. Chat, I hope you're chatty. So how many times are we going to get caught stealing because of my stupid stuck A button, but still stuck? I don't even remember where we were. What we were doing. I could sit down in the chair.
We are currently at a crime scene.
Oh yeah.
For Counselor Jake's murder. Which is why we're doing the story portion.
Oh yeah, that's right, blood.
I can heal in blood.
All the blood here.
I can be healed.
I don't know how to link Medora myself.
Yeah, I need to do it, but first the game needs to actually recognize that I'm giving inputs.
Did you accidentally hit keyboard or mouse buttons before controller?
No, I did Shift Tab to get out of the invite menu.
Oh.
Now it's not letting me do controller inputs.
No.
Let me try turning off the controller and then turning it back on. Yep, it's lost controller input. It's gained controller input and I'm in. There you go. Got my door now.
Thank you.
Now I can actually put the green screen on my chair. Ever since I've learned to fold this thing away, it's been so much easier. Because, oh, did I ever tell you I learned how to fold it?
I never did quite master the folding of it.
Alright. That's all taken care of.
Sometimes I managed to get mine folded. Other times, I said, screw it.
There we go. We've looted everything in here, though, I think.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the room. It looks like there's been a few explosions or something. There's a lot of blood. Look at the walls, man.
Let me look at our log. Let me filter by completed. The counselor's wife. At the scene of the crime, we found a love letter from Duke of Farrell to Esmeralda. They must have had quite the romance. But was it enough to instigate a murder of Counselor Jake? We visited the scene of the murder. Traces remain that tell of the bloody spectacle that must have taken place. We can't make a definitive conclusion on until we've inspected the corpse. Sam told us that he used the fancy... Oh. Find the fancy collar. Retrieve the staff. Okay. First of all, I guess it's time to go to Wolfgrad. Go into his inventory. Hey! Sheep's body.
Looking good.
Let me now go to my character. Inventory. Man, we got a lot of shit to sell. Oh, and I guess I send the arrow to you.
Yes, please.
Oh, we've looked at the body. Now we go talk to the dog and all that. As I have all the smelly things. And then we should go sell.
Probably. Well, since we're gonna go talk to the dog, do you want to do the graveyard while we're there?
Sure.
Because I don't think we fought much the last couple streams.
Well, 2 streams ago, we did fight a lot and die. Last stream, we did not do any fighting. That's where we saw... yes, breastplate. Hey, doggo.
Wow.
Murphy.
That dead sheep smells pretty great. I mean, wow.
When you're ready to listen into the conversation.
Nothing compared to Jake. Seems like some mutt is marking my territory.
Alright, tell me about yourself.
You know who I miss? Jake. Sometimes he'd just sit there being awesome. And I'd give him this look like, you smell great. And he'd give me this look like, you do too, Murphy. And he was my best friend. I came here so I could smell Jake again. He smelled great. But whatever's buried there doesn't smell like Jake at all. No, it's definitely not Jake. He was awesome. Someone stole Jake? Jake stole my ball once, but then he threw it far, and I went and I got it. And Jake was awesome.
God.
Listen, if you go around town and find someone who you think might have done it, bring me a really stinky something of theirs. And I'll see if I can smell Jake on it. An awesome smell. I couldn't mistake it. If I ever find out who killed Jake, the most awesome Jake who ever jaked, I'll bark so much. Seriously, so much. You have no idea. Esmeralda. Cecil? He's all right, I guess. Mostly he smells like old books, which is neither awesome nor non-awesome. Bring me anything of theirs, and I'll be able to tell you if I can sniff out Jake's smell. Jake has the best smell. I'd know it anywhere.
All right, so let's start with the captain.
For me to stick my nose. Glorious, hey? Let's give it a whiff. Definitely no Jakeness on this thing. Nope, not a hint of Jake.
The mayor.
I've heard people say that politicians stink. Give me a whiff, and I'll be able to tell you if it's a Jake kind of stink. No, not him. No scent of Jake whatsoever.
Esmeralda.
Jake was awesome, and she didn't like Jake, so I'm pretty sure she's the worst thing that ever lived. Let me get a whiff. Oh, take this away. It smells like every rich man in town except Jake. No, there's not a hint of Jake here.
His wife has no scent of Jake. His wife's panties do not smell of Jake. Everyone else, though.
Evelyn? I always thought her stink was a pretty good stink. Let me give that a sniff.
And Evelyn?
Whoa! This smells awesome. Too awesome. This has Jake's scent all over it.
All right.
Darling.
Evelyn.
Yep. Now, let me go look at the log real quick. Jake's faithful dogs won't help us. Should we find any particularly odorous items belonging to any suspects, he'll be able to tell us whether or not they've been in contact with Jake. Jake's dog has found the scent on Evelyn's clothing, linking her directly to the murderer. The counselor, time to have a word with her.
Jake, where are you?
And also, on that note, apparently... Healer's apprentice Evelyn is fast becoming her prime suspect in Counselor Jake's murder. Okay, then. This was a safe one.
Where are you?
Rest in peace,
Are you here,
darling.
Jake? Jake?
Look here, even a sage and author as renowned as I is flattered when mortals dare among the dead to seek him out. Well, here I am, Nemeris the Wise. You may go wide-eyed with amazement now. As if I need introduction. Nemeris the thinker, the theorist, the visionary. Come now, surely you lack the time, as I do, for such silly questions. Oh, I've written so many celebrated treatises, but of course you have read and revered the philosophy of death, the diamond in the crown that is my literary legacy. There isn't a civilized soul alive that hasn't perused its profound pages percolating with perspicacity. Alas, that so few show an understanding of my words, so few show the expected intellectual growth when I put them to the test. You can, and indeed you must. But alas, I was not buried with a printed version of that blueprint of genius that is my inimitably esteemed
go to the library.
essay. Never fear, though, for each and every library in Revellon boasts a copy, the gilded cherry on their paper pie.
I'm not going to ask to be put to the test yet. Alright, you ready to fight things?
Rest in peace, darling.
We'll start with Mr. Bomberman, I guess? Oh. Empty. This isn't Bomberman.
Blood with the air!
Oh, that worked.
Oh, it helped.
Soaking spray!
My kingdom for a dry shirt!
My kingdom for a dry shirt. Gold, huge, bluegill mushroom.
Rest in peace, darling.
Alright, this is the next
Where are
one.
you, Jake? Are you playing without me?
I really should have let my teleport spell fully recharge. Immune to bleeding. Who would have thought that?
I mean, skeleton with
Out flesh? Yeah.
without blood can't bleed. Doesn't make any sense at all.
The dog is safe, for the record.
Oh, I figured.
Ooh, Medora with that flaming spear is either going to do really well or really not well. But I think they do the most damage in the party melee range, so... If you want to light them ablaze,
Guys?
he's soaked in oil.
Really forget to equip a bow.
It's fun.
Yeah. Let's equip one now.
Dexterity, not high enough.
Huh?
Dexterity, not high enough. That's what flashed at the top of my screen, at least.
I
Birb MVP, I agree, Pano. MVP! MVP! Anyway. After you is the dog, so beware. Then Medora. Then, the girl here looking over the grave. Not bad. What did that arrow do?
It's supposed to lower his armor. Or if he turns.
Damn it, Murphy. I wonder if while he's in the oil, that flame spear will light him on fire.
Stance of the stalwart!
She's holding that spear like a damn ballista. It's honestly terrifying.
Nope.
Are you just trying to attack at the ground with the oil?
Nope, I was trying to do a skill and it would have hit the dog. So let's not use that skill. And let's pick a different one. Well, I'll just use a regular attack. Really? I could have revived the dog, you know.
Murphy should never die. Not even if they are resurrected. Poor old Murph. Plus, we don't know if we can use that on NPCs.
Darn it.
You know what I mean?
Next time you need a quick save before we go into battle.
It's fine. Could be a lot worse this way.
Whatever happened to that eager imbecile we sent?
You have to redo the bomb fight and talking to Jake.
You mean the dog?
I mean Murphy.
Well, Murphy, I know how to get to that dialogue option. I just went through everything for the sake of...
No,
Yeah.
you just have to give it Evelyn stuff.
Yep.
But still. I'm just following the blue dots on my mini-map. I
I'm
have no
watching the
idea
blue
where
dots
we're
on mine to make sure you are following.
Thanks for leading us into a dead end.
I suppose so. But seeing that
Why
I'm
are we
neither
going here?
married, engaged,
Guys, I think there's a back door I can just walk through.
I've never bothered to.
Polite, handsome, and single. Don't go anywhere tonight, Legionnaire.
Yep, there's a back door.
I'd be afraid alone in the dark.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Ah, now I pulled her up here before she could do anything.
The mini-map's great.
Baking like a cake. Ah, there it is.
To leave the city is to venture into danger.
Nemrys is the greatest philosopher in the land, you know. I'd give me left whiskers to be
Just praising... I swear this fountain was on last time, but either way.
So many dead civilians. It's an honor to visit the fallen.
Thank you for hydrating, Panda. I shall also hydrate. Ooh, I helped again.
Couldn't
You
have
saw
waited
nothing?
for the rain spell.
Dry shirt!
You saw nothing.
Oh, I'm dripping.
You're dripping, but at least you're not burning to death.
Shush you.
You're the one complaining. Now I just need to wait for my spell time to go back up. So hey, Murph.
Wow, that dead sheep smells pretty great. I mean, wow. someone's. Listen,
You
know,
know,
I
can I
can't
drink
hear
some more?
Esmeralda Jake has laborious, hey? Let's give it a whiff. I've heard people say that
I'm not gonna
politicians
drink so much I
stink.
feel sick. No.
Give me a whiff. And
I was
I'll
up till
tell you
3
if you
a.m.
can
feeling
drink.
sick last night.
Yikes.
Jake was awesome, and she didn't like Jake, so I'm pretty sure she's the worst thing that ever lived. Let me get a whiff. Oh, Evelyn. I always thought her stink was a pretty good stink. Let me give that a sniff.
Here lies Kavanagh.
Where are you,
Will
Jake?
they have
Are
Sicil
you
pie
playing
in the
loudly?
afterlife?
Okay, quick save.
I'm making sure my stats are filled up. Okay.
Rest in peace, darling.
Oh, a necromancer. Take that, Helen. That should be more convenient for all parties. Did you equip a bow this time before combat?
Nope. At least I know which one to equip now.
From the forge of Sigurd himself!
Okay, quite intense.
Darn. Immune to poison, huh?
The poison can be lit on fire. That's... Oh, that's... really not ideal.
Darling Arachnid, aid my plight!
Oh no. Ah, well, we'll see if that reviving works.
Let me hold off till later in the fight or try it now.
Try it now!
Huh?
Try it now, because then if we win the fight and we can't revive her, it's just gonna be...
Yeah, I can't.
Omega, how dare you reload me? How dare you raid me again? This is becoming a Friday ritual, and how dare you? I don't get the chance to raid you nearly as much as you get the chance to raid me.
Welcome in, Raiders!
At least you're in time for this.
May the seven keep you.
DJ, why you redeem that?
You know why.
Okay, one nice thing about myself.
Rest in peace, darling.
I am proud of the fact that I have very good critical thinking skills and can work through a lot of things.
May the seven keep
Is that good enough for the Tato?
For now. How was stream, Omega? Stream was chill? Good, good. What you do?
Where are you, Jake?
Equip the
Are you
crossbow.
without me?
May the seven keep you.
I'm gonna go through my inventory, make sure I have no arrows to give you.
Okay, it is equipped.
I smell.
Rest in
What
peace,
is that?
darling.
All the things. Yeah, one of the things that I watched you playing earlier, Omega, was Tetris 99. That's one of the things Omega was playing earlier.
Sound about right.
I may have been lurking for a bit, Omega.
Sounds about right.
Are you here, Jake? Jake?
Peace be with you, traveller. I once lived a prosperous life. With my husband, Lonnie never
Who bounced
recovered
this
from the
already?
loss. She was
You're
killed
welcome.
less than a week. May the seven keep you.
How about when you try teleporting them, instead of teleporting over the empty corner that's close to the NPCs, you try to teleport them towards the gate?
That's why I stood here. That was my plan.
Oh, we protect the NPCs some.
May the seven keep you.
Murphy, no getting involved.
I honestly wish the ghosts would get involved. They seem to have a cool electric spear on their back. At least you're not frozen solid.
Not me. I will expire soon.
Good to know that
Why
happens.
did you trip?
The ice on the ground.
Ah.
Murphy did a good hit. I'll be honest.
No foe can stand before me.
They stood.
Thank you for the follow, Painstaking River. Painstaking River. Ah, I swear I can talk. But come on in. Welcome. I hope you enjoy Divinity. That does.
For the love of God.
Yeah. Quick load. We like Murphy.
And the
Okay,
other
I know
chick.
one suggested we do the fights here in the graveyard, but
Let's take one more shot at it. I'm gonna put the spider on the field first rather than teleporting.
okay.
Failed to apply hasten. Lovely. Damn it.
And failed to hit too.
Let me guess. Target blocked by Wolfgrab.
I haven't even tried yet to target.
Oh. What is the status effect of those arrows again?
Huh?
What is the status effect of those arrows again?
Lowers armor. So hopefully we do more damage to him when we hit.
Fair enough. I just hope he targets the spider next.
Fury of the flames!
Sorry, Wolf Cup. I'll resurrect the wolf graph as needed. Too far.
Something tells me that didn't
Not
go as
where I
you
was
wanted.
aiming. That was not where I was aiming.
Sounds about right.
Nice to freeze Jaden.
Yeah. Give me just a minute. I will. Not enough action points, really. Now he's in a smoke cloud. Hopefully. Really? The spider can. Alright, goddamn it. Oh, it's your turn, Medora. Don't slip on the ice. I thought I said don't slip on the.
Can we get another pick load?
Give me a second. Just out of sheer curiosity at this point in time. Wolfgrad, go around the long way. Long way, boy. Great. No! Don't
Disease
you.
will quite become you.
Oh, welcome into little DJM's chat. She's what? Get 420.
I'm gonna call you Cheese. Just So we're on the same page here.
I can answer for the Tato, no, he is not on console.
Nope,
Console.
this is STEM.
Cheese works. Yay, cheese.
May the seven keep you.
But yeah, so what's the plan now? Library book?
Sure.
Okay then. I'll be
Or go
back in
talk
a
to
minute.
Evelyn.
Library book, whichever we come across first, but I will be back in a minute. Sorry, Cheese, but I gotta step away. But you're left with the Birb, twitch.tv/FlameBird, that's twitch.tv/FLAME_BIRB. They're in my title. Go check them out.
Uh-huh. Just grab the game, trying to see what it's about. It's a cool little RPG, turn-based. And you can control different members of the party, like, you have different classes and all that, different abilities. I have one character who's more into magic and bows, and another character who's into melee weapons and all that. But, it's a different, storylines and side quests and all that you can pretty much pick your own adventure. You don't have to pick some quest. There's looting, but if you get caught, you might end up fighting the town guards or something.
Rest in peace, darling.
One of DJM's characters can talk to animals. We're trying to keep the dog alive because the dog is helping us investigate a murder. Also, it's a doggo. We want to keep doggos alive.
May the seven keep you.
One of my mods says it kind of plays like D&D. Kind of. You do get to pick your class and all that, and get different skills and abilities and all that based on what you pick. You can start to multi-class a bit.
I know exactly what to do to show what this game is about. We go to the beach and we help the cats. You win?
Sure, we go to the beach and help the cat. There's some funny quests.
But it's a good title, good game. Thank you, Zana, for welcoming them. Even though they waved at you, not them. I'm pretty sure they also waved at them when they came in, I hope. Is the beach out this way?
I don't know which way the beach is.
We have not been over this way.
It's heating up.
To leave the city is to venture into danger. Be careful,
Oh, it's leaving the city. Lovely.
There's a man in town who sells paintings and treasure maps.
I don't think this is the way to the beach, Tito.
No. No, it is not. But we are here, and I've dodged this for a while. So as long as we don't run into danger, we're fine. What did I even run into?
I don't know. I picked up a mall I found laying around.
Something tells me we ain't gonna survive this fight.
Fine, right? Totally fine.
Nope. Nope. Back on track. Back to the beach. The quick load feature is
Oh, you
very
didn't even
nice.
want to try?
To leave the
We got our
city is
ass
to
kicked
venture
by the
into danger.
enemies inside
Be
the
careful,
town.
Source Hunter.
You really want to try your chances with the undead outside of it? Ah,
You gotta find a way to a lower level.
that's what I'm doing. I just found it. The map is useful when you know how to read it. This is Evelyn's house.
I'll need to unlock this somehow.
Can you try Wolfgar?
Well,
Doesn't he have better lockpicking skills?
Yeah, but I didn't try picking it, the lock first. I was just trying to open. Nope, not letting me pick the lock. But good to know that's Evelyn's house.
Okay. So we gotta help the cat by finding the collar.
Sam told us he used to wear a fancy collar. If we could find it, Maxine might be convinced. He said he lost it on the beach, if I recall. Or lost it when he came ashore. So I think it's just a case of talking and looking. Now that we know what we're looking for per se.
But I don't know if I need to check my phone messages, because
all good.
Possible work messages.
I figured.
Post some work later today. No phone.
Alright, I think you're being invaded.
No, that was copyright music that wanted to start playing. That was Blue by Eiffel 65.
Fair enough.
Which is why I hit the mute button on the mic as fast as I could.
I cast from the depths. What do you think you're doing?
Sorry, Wolfie boy.
And don't forget the time you got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Okay. It was about work.
I got the stuff from behind the rope, by the way. If you remember that chest that was behind the rope.
Yeah.
I used Wolf. I used my character to use the teleport spell on Wolfgrad. He wasn't too happy about it, but he got some unidentified cloth boots, unidentified shepherd's axe, some money, and an empty bottle.
Now, my concern is, what at the part of the beach where the orcs are.
I mean, it could be over there, but let's check over on all this stuff first.
Well, this is more like docks than beach.
I mean, there is sand and water.
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Yours? Here? Inside
Oh, and we can ask
staff
about
or
the
what?
staff
No.
over here, apparently.
No, never heard of it, much less seen it. Check with one of the... Ever heard about the...
Sauce? Now that you mention it,
Oh.
I noticed Dietmar, a fellow merchant travelling with us, carrying a sealed box off the ship during the attack. At the time, I figured he was just escaping with his personal effects. But it could well have been that staff yacht. Well, sure, I saw him slip off the ship, but I haven't a clue where it could possibly be now. Captain Conrad's the man to ask for such matters.
Well, I found out more about the staff of Paragon.
Ever heard about the time
Oh.
the captain took the
Yeah.
Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joyride?
Someone snuck off with it during the
Yours?
attack.
Here? Inside seal? Bah! Of all the curse, was too busy dodging fireballs to notice anything myself. But ask around a bit. Could be don't know much about him myself, except that he and Captain have partnered up more than a few times for long journeys. Perhaps one of the other crewmen will be able...
Ready to advance, ready to defend. What can I do for you, comrade?
There we go.
Ahoy, sailor!
You want to
Are
listen
you
in on
enjoying
this?
the fresh winds of Sicile?
No, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Name's Conrad. Cargo trader, sea captain, an expert in all things nautical. Folks across Andervale know to give old Conrad a holler when it comes to rare imports and magical items. Aye, that Cecil's worse than a rooster, crowing all around town about matters he ought to know are better kept quiet. Well, if you know about the staff, I suppose you also know it's gone without a trace. For my part, I haven't a clue where it could have gone. Overboard, stolen, or vanished into thin air. Though I'm quite eager to see it return. I've got a reputation to uphold, you know. Wouldn't hurt to ask some of my men. I tried myself, but sailors tend to be a bit tight-lipped when they're afraid of getting one another in some trouble. Seaman's code, you know. Not to rat out a fellow sailor.
Hey, one of your men was ratted out.
What? That weasel has it for sure. But I'll tell you this. I didn't speak of that stuff to a soul on board. If he's the one who took it, he must have known it was on the ship before stepping foot on her decks. I'm sure he'll make a run for it, probably by boat. I'd look for him on an out-of-sight beach somewhere. He's probably there now, trying to launch a vessel in private, if he hasn't already escaped, that is. Those orcs must be out of their barbarous minds, launching an attack on a city where a great wizard resides. Though even I must admit they put up a hearty effort. I'll tell you, the only time I'd consider waging
hold on,
a
this guy's selling
suicide
some decent
campaign
shit.
like that
Old
would
Elvish
be if
Earth
whatever I
Star.
sought was something worth dying over.
Some wands.
Is that why we never sail to
Some
Yusuf anymore?
books. I'll take your books for $1.
Speaking of
I'll
youthful
buy your
gore,
orders
that
off of
loopy
you,
legionnaire
sure.
really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards
Nothing
of my
special in
loving
terms
nature.
of armor or anything, though.
Ever heard about
But a
the
decent
time
bit
the
of coin.
captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joyride?
Ha! No, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yusuf anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joyride?
Ha! No, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got
I said to him, I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. These boss men respect
Would we ever go inside the warehouse?
I don't think so.
I'm going in the warehouse.
This place reeks of orcs.
There's a magically locked door.
Wait for me.
I'm not looting or doing anything. I'm just in the main area.
There's a fun blood mage class setup. Pano special. Yeah. Sounds about right, Pano.
Do it in peace.
Just making conversation, mate.
Mate, he says. We are colleagues, nothing more.
This place reeks of orc stench.
Will you please turn your phrases elsewhere?
Too big indeed. Not even a skeptic like you can deny that she loves me.
Oh, Lord. I'm not dealing with that right now.
I might have gotten caught. You know, I don't think we can do this fight.
Oh, I wasn't planning on doing it. I'm just not in the fight. So I was watching from the sidelines.
I think you need to go talk to that captain.
Yeah, I need to go do a lot of things again.
Door open?
Toasty!
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
After you do stuff, you should save.
I'm not an impulsive saver.
You should be.
I'm not, though. You can't expect me to be something I'm not.
Sure I can.
No. Don't work that way. If you want me to impulsively save, might I recommend telling me to save every now and then? Instead of just assuming I have done something you think I done?
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my rack.
Okay, now after you're done talking and selling and bartering, save.
I'll go to the front of the thing and then I'll save.
Before we get into any place where we're trying to loot. I mean, procure items, borrow, stuff like that. So much odd energy to it, especially with the elf racial ability. Yeah.
You call to Ulgraf. He awaits your queries.
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Council. Sauce was too big. Don't forget the time he got caught.
Sauce? Now you well shut.
And don't forget the time he got caught. Sure. Was too. Don't know.
Ahoy, sail! Name's wouldn't it? What? I'll tell you. Heard anything about the whereabouts of the magic stick yet?
And he really thinks that Orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst. Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Ythel Gore anymore?
Alright.
Speaking of youthful yore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that...
Now are we going into the warehouse?
I'm heading there now, and then I will save.
Was that the save? Oh, yep. Save successful.
What do you think you're doing? Well, a source hunter. A very hearty welcome to our humble warehouse. Have a look around. I tell you. And, of course, have you talked to him? I think this Jake business is quite the scandal, no? And then again, and you didn't hear this from me, he's going through quite the nasty divorce himself. And there's his children to consider. But I imagine his youngest, Kimberly. Oh, it's an unparalleled pleasure having a fresh ear around here.
Second guy's leaving. Or should I trip around, please? Thank you. Barrel. I'm learning their patterns.
Oh, I'm being called away, so I'm just gonna stow myself back here. Back in a minute.
Go on. Move away, please. It's okay, guys. Bring back around. Darn it. Hey, you're walking away, but you're looking at us too.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Got a drink.
Making good progress on looting these stuff without getting caught.
Alright, I'm gonna... let me go to my inventory, send over... Send a Grim. Send a Grim. Alright, I'm gonna talk to the sergeant
Source hunters, I
while
see.
you loot.
I'm Sergeant Curtius, proud protector of this house of Legion goods.
I think I got everything I can over here. There's more people coming and stuff.
Well, yeah, I had that guy locked away with my other character.
Curtius is my name. The Legion is my calling. This is a storing house for Legion supplies. Perhaps the most important building in the realm, by my and others' estimation. And I, Sergeant Curtius, have been trusted to guard it.
He's guarding the storeroom.
I'm talking about the guy who's now walking towards us.
I'm talking about the sergeant.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get the... Okay, got it.
Report?
Still nothing, sir. Suppose there just aren't any thieves.
Now, for the main reason... Oh, hold on.
God, duty's not so bad. Hey.
Would be quite a bit better if I could
That
do
would
it
work.
in peace.
Just making conversation.
Mate.
Let's
Can you
just...
move your character so we can close the door in here and loot?
Just to turn the page.
One day, Moira. One day, you'll show it all.
See, this is what it's all about, cheese.
Potatoes! Wheat.
Not even worth the rummaging.
I've spotted something.
One day, Moira. One day, you'll show 'em all.
What have you spotted?
I don't know what they spotted.
One day, Moira. One day, you'll show 'em all.
Alright, ready to go?
And now a stern chastisement. 3, 2...
Ah, fuck.
I don't think I got caught.
No, Wolfgrad wasn't caught in conversation in the doorway. Ready to do it all again? Great. Oh, if we're even caught in the storeroom, we're done. Interesting. Very interesting, okay. So we can't be seen entering or leaving the storeroom.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna... Grim is gonna hold the sergeant at attention.
Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius, proud protector of this house of Legion goods.
And Wolfgrad will not be going into the storeroom currently.
I thought you had his attention.
He was in the middle of conversation with him. I also thought I had his attention.
Salutations!
That's
Source
the thing.
hunters, I see.
He let you off the first time.
Curtius, proud protector of this house of Legion goods.
Well, if you're caught by someone else, then...
One day you'll show 'em all. You there! Cut it out!
Curtius is my name. This is a storing house for Legion supply.
Nope, hold on.
Salutations! Source hunters, I
will
see.
sell to
I'm
him at the
Sergeant
very...
Curtius, proud
Never mind,
protector
won't
of
sell
this
to
house of
him,
Legion
apparently.
goods.
This place reeks of orc stench. This place reeks of orc stench.
I got the chest and the barrel. And the desk.
Check, this area is looted.
Alright. Now...
Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius,
holding the sergeant's
proud
attention in
protector
the other
of this house of
direction.
Legion goods.
Don't enter the room with me. Because if we're seen leaving, we're all caught. So I'm just gonna...
This place reeks of orc stench.
I'll talk to this person and see if they have anything good to trade.
Wolgraf spotted something.
Wolfgrad has also spotted something. A hatchet. That's the thing that gets spotted. Okay. It's fine.
One day, Moira. One day you'll show 'em all.
You were caught doing something, apparently.
Mm-hmm. I axed it.
Bringing your little orcish girlfriend here is like
We done in there?
Yep, now we'll do this conversation as long as nothing's stolen, which I don't
Listen.
plan on stealing anything.
She's purring.
We'll save and leave after this.
What fool would trust a two-bit love potion out of a back-page circular from Youthful Gore? Ah, who better than a proven orc crusher to convince
Well, if you
my
want to listen in
dumbbell
on
of
whatever
a
this
friend
is.
here that orcs are predators, not pets.
Enough of that. I know how dangerous an orc can be, but this one has been reformed. Anyone can see that she's completely docile. But my prejudiced friend here still wants to kill her.
Maybe before the great orc raid we had time to indulge Ninius's idiotic obsessions. But now we're needed at our posts,
I can hardly believe I've been wasting time protecting an orc when I should be running them through.
Excuse my friend's violent outbursts. He hasn't enjoyed a woman's touch in quite some time now. It makes him a bit edgy.
Your woman's touch is less of a loving caress and more of a claw shanked brutally through the throat. I'll take my chances as a bachelor, thanks.
My friend here and I were patrolling outside the city walls, when who did I see creeping along the shore but this lovely orcish lady. For a brief second, as long as eternity, we locked eyes. Perhaps confused by the butterflies in her stomach, she sprang up and began running, claws bared towards Marius. Fortunately for him, I had the presence of mind to ignore my sword and instead adroitly fling my pouch of trinkets towards her. A vial of love potion shattered over her head, and when she turned to face me, she became instantly enamored. I'm sure she must have been compelled to join the Orcish army under some kind of duress. A lady with such a sweetly savage manner would never willingly join up with those vicious marauders.
Ha! I can assure you there wasn't a hint of sweetness in those murderous eyes when she lunged at my throat. She may be confined here for now, but who's telling when she'll escape and who she'll rip to shreds?
I've always had an amateur interest in all things alchemical. When I read in an esteemed periodical from the Wizards of Youthful Gore about an amazing opportunity that could change my life, I had to act fast or lose the once-in-a-lifetime deal.
Oh, Lord.
I sent away for the world-famous love potion.
You know, I'm shocked that you got it more than anything else.
Worked exactly as promised.
That I'm shocked by.
You see what a fool my friend has been. Spending all his cash on snake oil and bringing a temporarily tranquilized monster into our midst to boot.
Well, look, I'll say a lot of things, but I don't think it was snake oil considering it worked. But other than that, I don't like the sound she's making.
What kind of monster would lie in a published...
Jesus Christ!
I'm sure the effects of the potion will be everlasting, as printed.
Yeah, I doubt that.
You see, he'd believe it was noon at midnight if he read it on
Yeah,
a
you know what?
pamphlet.
I think you're right,
Please
Marius.
Tell me you can reason with him, or ditch reason and use your sword to shave him from his murderous darling.
I don't plan on shaving him. Oh, Lord.
Go whatever answer you think is best, and I'll go whatever answer I think is best when it's my turn.
The thing is, I agree and disagree with both of these choices. She could prove as valuable information, but also, this is dodgy as hell. Fuck. Okay, we're going this one.
Let her live. If that potion were truly
Honestly, go contrary. Let's let rock, paper, scissors decide this.
In this docile state, she may prove to be a source of valuable information.
But the information could be... No, sure.
You would trust a quack magazine
No,
from
I don't.
Youthful Gore. She's clearly liable to snap at any minute.
Think of the intel this creature could provide. And if she begins to revert, these men are armed and will be able to subdue her.
Oh my!
You must realize that if this orc gets loose in the city, we're the ones who'll have to put her down and deal with the
Yeah, I
bloody
do
aftermath.
realize that. That's the problem.
Rock, paper, scissors time.
Mm-hmm. God.
I'm not liking the sound effects I'm hearing.
Neither am I.
please stop.
Look, man, I'm hitting buttons as fast as I can.
Oh, there you go. You won.
No, we'll do as I say.
I'm not sure how I
Bravo.
feel at that.
I trust not only the potion, but my scaly sweetheart in and of herself.
I partially hope we get to kill her
You're
right now.
going to regret this. We're all going to regret this.
Oh god. Hi, Medora.
A man in love with an orc? Plummin' bullfrogs. Is he blind, stupid, or both? Imagine the hell-sent mongrel that'll crawl forth from that union. Why didn't you put her down while you had the chance?
Too bad indeed. Not even a skeptic like you can deny that she loves me.
An orc in love. Ha!
Which one you gonna choose, Sato?
I don't like either of my options.
Come.
I don't like what she's putting forth, but I'm more inclined to the first half of the first sentence.
Gaze instead upon my fair, fanged filly.
Avert your gaze, and I'll handle this threat
That's
for
right.
all.
I'd rather have a small mind still attached to my body than an open one ripped in half. I imagine that if you haven't seen what I've seen, it's rather easy to enjoy some favorable doubt towards those hellspat demons. That said, make no mistake, if I'd seen evidence, any indication at all, that an orc were more than either a bloodthirsty hellhound or a bloodthirsty hellhound in a clever disguise, I'd be the first in line to bless any such mixed-up union. That's exactly it. You lot can go on about love all you want, but my opposition is based on one fundamental principle. An orc is incapable of love. Let the elves mix with the imps and the dwarves with undead for all I care. But keep those blasted orcs out of the equation. Now don't get me wrong. If I'd seen evidence, any indication at all, that an...
Okay.
Killer from youthful gore.
No!
I gotta listen into this.
No, you don't. There's nothing.
Too bad indeed. Not even a skeptic like you can deny that she loves me.
I'm
An
not gonna
orc in
try to
love.
look anywhere here.
When this little charm fades, she'll liberate the flesh from our faces.
Come now. Enough doom and gloom.
Alright.
Cast your gaze instead upon my fair faggot.
I'm running far away from...
Anyway, we came out here to look for a collar
Yes.
and a boat.
How about we save?
Well, what does
Now
it
that we're done in
matter?
the warehouse.
Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Thank you.
We were told they'd probably be trying to make their escape on a boat.
Uh-huh.
Nothing over here.
Cat say something about clam? Or crab? Something.
Yeah, they said that it was on a crab, I believe.
You're lucky we're protecting the rear. Hail, Source
So we
Hunter.
need to look for
Right.
crabs.
I don't think I could ask for a more welcome sight on these cursed beaches. The Legion, we Legionnaires are loyal servants to Captain Aureus, and the bloody orcs are at it again! Beat that rat-faced shaman of theirs even went to the... It's hard to say. That ship needs attention. Beats me what traitorous mad... Whatever the cur's incentive to raise swords alongside...
So we're back at the beginning area.
Yep.
Basically. Just seeing if there's anything new.
Oh, the orc quest isn't completed in our logs, by the way.
I know. This isn't where the orcs are, though.
No. The charmed orc quest.
Oh.
Which means there's going to be a part 2 to that.
Oh, fun!
One of the secluded beaches in the area.
I don't think it's this one. I've been over it pretty good.
I don't know of any other beaches in the area.
The one with the orcs that we have yet to beat.
Well, not quite what I meant. Because how would they be launching off? Well, I guess the area over by the merchant over there, I guess, is empty enough if you want to go check there.
Sure. I mean, I've been checking here.
Yeah, plus, we still have things to sell, so the area by the merchant's probably not a bad one to look at.
Also, here in a couple minutes, I need to take a small break.
Oh, good. I wish we could sprint. When we get over to the other merchant, you can take your break, and I will do some trading.
One day, comrade, vengeance will be ours.
Maybe Chada knows something.
Yes, good friend. I'm quite busy finding for the
I'm gonna
moment.
step
Have a
away
look
while
by
you
all
talk to
means.
Chada.
You look like just Charla is. In any case, as with so many wonderful artifacts. Goodbye then, good friend. Yes, good friend. I'm quite busy finding for the moment, but if there's something you'd like to buy, I could set all that aside for a few delicious moments.
Doesn't hurt to buy a resurrect scroll every now and then. Especially when I have so much to sell.
Goodbye then, good friend.
Cooking and Crafting with Marindo, a guide for urban and feral bachelors. Part 1, Bachelor's Guide to Craft. Because girls will put ribbon bows in your clubs and axes. Miranda, the all-knowing. Whether you're lost in Metropolis or the untried wild, the bachelor can craft it all needs survive an orc ambush on singles ball. We'll have a look at some of Mirando's classics. Good arrow, starter, shaft. I've already read this, haven't I? Yep, already read that. Source Hunter, The Brief History, Orders. Yep, I've read all these apparently. Good to know.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I see you're transferring items.
Yep. 39. Need to up Wolfbrad's strength, essentially.
Hey! Stop that!
Ah, fuck.
Hmm? Welcome to the fleeing life.
You accidentally got in combat too? Well, she's
Oh,
just
my
about to
character?
kill me, so.
Bled.
This might turn into a quick save, into a quick load moment. Yep, I'm dead.
At least we haven't done much. Other than whatever you were doing with Chara.
Which was trading and selling and sorting inventory.
Yeah!
Yes.
Yeah.
Honest pay for an honest day.
Hush might have been trying to sneak around the orcs.
Lord.
While you do your inventory sort, I'm going to eat my little mini orange that I grabbed. Well,
I said to him, I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence, you know. And so what did he say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes. Honest pay for an honest day.
I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence, you know. And so what did he say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes. Honest pay for an honest day.
I said to him, I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence, you know. So what did he say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature.
Back to trying to sell things.
Yes, honest bag and honest bag.
Maybe before you try to sell, save.
Once I get over there, I will.
Yes, good friend. I'm quite busy finding for the moment, but if there's something you'd like to buy, I could set all that aside for a few delicious moments.
Let's start to the top. Sell those, put in my inventory, sell. I'm gonna send you some bows so you can compare.
Okay.
I sell the old paper knives. Dagger. Send you that spear. Keep these to send to you. That says nothing on it.
Goodbye then, good friend.
Alright, I'm gonna send you that. That. Do with it all as you please.
What?
Yep, I'm gonna head up and... Well, actually, let me see if Clara has anything.
Yes, good friend. I'm quite busy
Do you
finding
have
for the
anything that I
moment, but if
want?
there's
Oh,
something
we
you'd
get a
like to
resurrection
buy, I
scroll.
could set all that aside for a few delicious
No.
moments.
No. This. Not interested in any of the weaponry. And nothing catches my eye.
Goodbye then, good friend.
I can't use any of the bows because don't have the dexterity.
But are any of them better than what your current crossbow is?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was going to say, if not, just sell them.
I'll hold on to the best one.
Yeah. I also sent you some armor,
Yes,
shield.
I will do it one thing at a time, or else I will never remember things.
Fair enough. Where is the town square where the shopping is? It's up here. Okay.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens.
Ah, gracious patron, I see your tired eyes looking a bit teary. I've just the potion for that. Or would you prefer a toasty fire spell to dry those vapors?
No.
Well, hello there.
Tomatoes.
Okay.
Made a big change on your book with a wheel of the good stuff. Don't the move for cheese. Their excuse is more hose than the size of this fine forward.
I'm sending you a ring I need to identify who gets it, Grim or Wolfgraf.
Both. Either way, I'll be able to identify it.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for bar potatoes.
Oh. Mayor. Captain. The study. Okay, that's right.
A good day to you.
Let us see if you can choose the brightest green.
I wonder how my dear sweet Doreen is doing.
What's the undead quiver in their moldy boots?
Livestock's got twice the sense and thrice the soul of the
Alright, I'm
average
looking
human,
into the
I
ring
say.
now. It is +1 lore master, plus 25% movement speed. Sent it back. Anything else that you sent me?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, hello there.
Did we ever talk to the ghost in the graveyard?
No?
Well, I'm not going to the mayor's house, so I guess it's fine.
Another peaceful day, sir.
Welcome back to Seal Hunter. The Legion greets you.
Let's keep it that way.
Source Hunter, welcome, welcome.
Alright, I'm sending you something. I don't think I can do it, so let's... There you go.
What did you send me?
Skill book.
Yep, got it.
Alright. So now you should know Firefly, right?
I learned some fire spell.
Yeah, Firefly. You should be able to summon a giant firefly now, I think, is what that spell does.
Come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
Space furious.
Oops, that one.
Why does Medora want to talk?
The harbor. There we go. Also, we unlocked a new place at the end of time, remember?
I think so.
We did that at the end of last stream.
Yep.
Hi.
Where's the trader again?
I'm heading to the trader right now.
Of course you are. So you can get to her first and trade first. And then she won't have much gold left for me to sell stuff back to her.
Friend. I'm quite busy finding for
Well,
the
I'm
moment,
just
but
gonna
if there's
see. I
something
want to
you'd
see
like
what
to
she
buy,
has for
I
me
could
to
set all
buy,
that aside
actually.
for a few delicious moments.
Nothing good. I was really hoping she'd have something good. But yeah, I've already traded with her. She has no gold. I started by trading with her. She has like 28.
Fine, I'll find somebody in town.
That's what I just did. I went to every trader in town, sold stuff, bought stuff, got you that skill book.
How many did you leave with money?
Well, I talked to all the magical ones. So I talked to Arhu, got you that skill book, and I talked to the other magical one in the town square. You can talk to the cheese trader or the painting trader.
Much money less when I tried to talk with them.
But that's what I've been doing this whole time. Sorting inventory issues.
Nemris is the greatest.
On the move for cheese. An excuse is more honed than a slice of this fine Gorman bear.
Dearest customer, I've never seen an aura so plagued by ether. Thank Astarte, I've just the earth scroll to ground you.
I wish there were more skill book traders.
Source hunters, eh? All right, if you've got a favourite sheep,
still
best
are
to
only in
fry
the
her up
first
now
town.
before she gets thieved in the night like
Ah,
me dear
I found
plump
someone
hogget,
to talk to
the
here about the
finest in me
stolen
herd.
sheep. I'm at the town square already, by the way.
Yeah, I got lost.
I just warped to the northern point. With the waypoint option in the menu.
Oh.
But if you want to join in this conversation, I'd recommend it.
Try selling some stuff real quick first.
Okay.
Now that the herd's gone, old Birch is just scratching by like a hen till the next batch of beasties comes through. I recently sold most of the tender loves to a trader heading north. Plenty of business that way these days. Those miners must be preparing for a mighty great feast. Wish I could have a nibble on my dear darlings, all ground and spiced.
I don't like the way you're talking. Okay.
Sauce hunters, eh? Or if you've got a favourite sheep,
I'm back in the
best
conversation. I
fry
have to
her
take
up
the
now
corpse
before she
off
gets
of Wolf
thieved in the
Bread.
night like me dear plump Ogget, the finest in me herd. Oh, Ogget, you're rotten to the bone. Oh, me poor, sweet, plump girl. You've been wasted entirely. All that roast, all the mutton, not even the sausage grinder will want her now. Give her here, will you? Me little mouldering darling. Now that the herd's gone, old Birch is just...
Well, Wolfgrad's no longer carrying around a sheep's corpse.
Bleeding waste, standing here without so much as a piglet in the pen.
Little Bo Peep lost her sheep. We have no information on who stole it, though. Also, while we're here, we should probably talk to Evelyn.
Well, I need to sell stuff.
I'm just saying while we're here.
What sort of arrows do you want?
Go off ahead of me and...
Poison?
Oh, I just got here faster. I'm gonna buy you some arrows from the arrow merchant and get you some money, okay? So you can sell things.
Money quick if you let me take my people and trade.
Well,
instead of hitting up every merchant before I can.
It's not my fault that you were doing one thing and I was doing another. Anyway, I'm buying arrows for you. Let's see. Steam cloud arrows you like, and poison arrows, I think. So I'm gonna get some of those. Do you use fire arrows or knockdown arrows more, would you say?
Fire.
Okay, I'll get you 4 fire arrows. And none of us have the marksman skill, I believe.
Here. Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Well, the arrow salesman is nice and plumped up for you. Now
I'm almost done selling things. I found people.
Oh, I'm gonna send you a bunch of stuff now.
I'm straight, I'm true. Arrows by the dozens. Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea. Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen. Lord, son, spiritless.
All right.
Elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
On the move for cheese. An excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine golden
Oh yeah, that's the other thing that I bought.
Well, hello there. Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Fresh haddock. Perfect for a fry-up.
On the move for cheese.
quiet day on the market, it seems.
Okay, now what do you want to do?
Well, we're right here by Evelyn. We might as well talk to her.
Okay, but save first.
When we get in, that way, because you know I'm one to forget. This way, if I forget to save later, I know what the last thing we had to do was. Ah, that's a skull.
Pretty sure we've been here before.
We have.
I already looted everything.
I just thought I saw something on a table. And I did. It was a skull. That's why we didn't take it the first time. I don't know where she is.
Are you sure this is Evelyn's house?
No, this is not her house. This is where she works.
To what do I owe the repeated
I'm going to talk
pleasure,
to the
Source
doctor,
Hunter?
who is her boss.
Far be it from her to tell her master what in the seven's name she's up to. The girl flew from here like she just heard the location of the Philosopher's Stone. She even left her pouch unattended in the next room. Most unlike her, to be sure. She usually keeps it within sight at all times. Very strange she'd leave it behind. It's in the next room if you'd like to take a look. I'd try her house, for starters. It's not far from here. I'll mark the location on your map.
Okay.
The world belongs to the young, they say, and Boris will live to take his piece. Thank you for your help in this matter. Certainly, what would you like to know? The councillor, terrible loss that. Though we were hardly more than acquaintances, I knew him to be a devoted civil servant. From what I can tell, it seems to be a simple case of jealousy turned violent. The affairs of his wife, Esmeralda, were hardly a secret, you know.
Okay. So we have a look at a pouch.
Mm-hmm.
I picked up the inert stone she'd been using. Evelyn's backpack, I found it. A key to her house.
Nice. Well, let's go to her house.
He said a pouch, not a backpack, so I'm just gonna look around and make sure there's nothing here that says pouch.
Sure.
Alright, I guess we go. Back door?
Why not?
Well, it's closer to her house.
That's why I said why not.
Didn't want the broom.
Striking it rich!
Secure lockbox key. I did not want the bucket. Let me in the house. A reveal spell. I did not want to sit. I don't want to sit. Thank you. Did not want to... Unidentified robe. Unidentified blackjack. Identifying glass. Rope.
Evelyn's diary. I'll be sending some stuff your way.
Alright. I'm gonna go into my inventory. I'm gonna read the reveal spell. We who seek this hidden place, the conduit keep. We who dare to speak the spell, the goddess fear. We who step through yonder gate, the hunters hate.
I mustn't have used it correctly.
We now have the recipe for bone dust.
Yep.
Got some robes. The blackjack I'm probably gonna give to Wolfgrad. The robes you can take.
I I sent you a couple pieces of parchment and one
I'll
book.
read the parchments first. Letter left from the conduit. Evelyn. T tells me the hour is nigh. The king will live again. When the stone is secured, I will be unstoppable. Surely you've heard about my sister already, gone forever. There is so little that stands in our way now. Redouble your devotion, for the rewards are inconceivable. We shall meet again soon. Signed, the conduit. Through blood her power flows, through blood her triumph grows. Curious parchment. Reanimation serum. Boil the last mint sprouts of the season within the sludge made of 1 part crow's eye jelly to 4 parts sour holy water. Add the tear of a blind beetle and let it stand for 2 moons. There are 2 hastily scribbled notes at the bottom of the parchment. The first reads, King Crab's Inn, Mortician, evening. The second reads, Esmeralda, evening visit. And the diary. Sempton 15. Once Dietmar arrives with the staff, I will be utterly unstoppable. How pleased the conduit will be. How great the rewards she'll grant when she sees the evidence of my dedication. The counselor will be of no concern to her now. I have taken the necessary precautions to disguise the northwest beach lair from prying eyes, so that only those with knowledge of the spell can enter. I do say Arhu's little terror taking control of the northern path leading there was quite the unexpected boom. Few are fools who will face that monstrosity, and my lair will remain undisturbed. May the goddess guide me. Octavius first. I've word that the conduit has done away with the so-called White Witch. Good riddance. She haunts Lucenal Forest like an ill phantom, wailing over the natural order. Without her meddling, the strong will rise and the weak will fall, as is their nature. The immaculate way will flourish.
So she's got a lair on the beach, does she?
Perhaps.
Hey, I think I know where the staff is.
Me too.
Alright, let me look at this recipe for bone dust. No. No. Potential combination. Any bone and mortar and pestle. So we just need to find a mortar and pestle. There should be one in the doctor's office, actually, shouldn't there be?
You call with a simple nod. The rogue seems to say, shoot.
Maybe the doctor sells one.
I mean, you can check. Anything?
I haven't talked to him because I accidentally keep talking to Medora. You can get him.
Too much wormwood. To what do I owe the repeated pleasure, Source Hunter?
Nope. Sells lots of potions, no more on pestle.
I found one.
Far be it from her to tell her master what in the seventh name she's up to. The girl flew from here like she just...
Alright. Are you buying it or do you want me to?
I bought it. I'm gonna send it to you.
Alright, I'll get my... I have bones on me, apparently. Oh, I guess skulls count as bones.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to
A
entussle
bone, it counts as a bone.
Okay, look. Oh, I have actual bones, though. There we go.
No, there's your pestle and mortar.
Mortar and pestle.
Whatever.
Alright. Now that I have that, I presume I read the spell again?
I mustn't have used it correctly.
Maybe we have to be close to where Lair is.
Alright, let me go through my list of things. Kitty love, fancy collar, find it. Scene of the crime scene, love letter, talk to Esmeralda. Talk to Esmeralda. According to Conrad Dietmar, launched from a secluded beach. That would be in the Northwest Beach. The guards to let her live. Found the sheep who could have stolen it. Found Evelyn's diary, mentioned location of a hidden lair on the beach in the Northwest. The entire diary, ominous chronicle, suggests Evelyn is out to go. So let's head to the Northwest Beach, I guess. Which would be... Yep.
The one with the orcs?
Yep.
So we have to fight the orcs.
Day on the market,
Well, we might not have to fight them. This hidden lair might be before the orcs, or it's in the cave after the orcs. But you have that firefly spell now.
Yeah, and a few other things.
I also, in my log... The dead to the west are the weakest dead. So if we want to exit the town and grind up some levels, we should go to the western exit of the town.
I'll follow you.
Oh. Oh. We don't have to fight the orcs.
Oh?
Okay, I know where to go. The map is a useful thing. This way. Supposedly, the lair is this way.
It's heating up.
Beyond these walls, there did going free, Hunter. Be vigilant.
I don't know if it's saved. I'm gonna quick save.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
We're gonna go this way. Hug the turn. I'm scouting ahead by clicking in left thumbstick real quick. Some loot up ahead. Murder hornets.
I see the murder hornets to the left.
Yeah, okay. But there are some animals to talk to. Named animals. Steam cloud arrow. Empty.
Will be so pleased if you do.
Do you know how to control all the elements of the so the statues that cause the guy to think he could fly must be nearby. Okay, doggos. The dog drools and shambles closer but speaks no word. A low moaning growl rumbles from his throat. Same with this dog. I'm not going towards the murder bees. There's some jars and diary in here. And some skeletons. I'm gonna read the diary, I guess. My dogs tried to warn me of the horrors that surrounded. I heard their savage snarling, their fearsome growls. My Toxa and Sheba The banes of would-be burglars scared, but a series of small stomach-churning yelps ended everything. As the night falls, I am alone. I dare not leave. Peering from a chink in the curtain, I saw Toxa and Sheba's silhouettes prowling in the yard. My pups, my friends, they live, but I cannot open the door. Not yet. I shall wait for the light of the sun to return before I brave the waking nightmare. Day has come and I dare to venture outside. The zombies appeared to be gone for the present. Toxa and Sheba greeted me with tails wagging, ears lowered, my old friends as yet, but as they approached me, green, sickening light in their eyes told me they were changed, something growing inside them. The wretched zombies have taken their true souls, infected them with whatever unnatural, outwardly power governs the undead. I fear they will become, but I cannot aim to spear my own friends. At least the zombies will leave them alone.
According to his diary, this bloke couldn't put down his dogs even after he knew them to be infected.
Who could bear to harm his best friends? Especially when they only showed signs but no symptoms of turning.
I agree with you on this.
Oh, yeah.
They are only innocent beasts after all, and appear to pose no threat of harm.
We're compassionate, yay! Okay, now let's not go towards the murder beast. Alright, we have a long ways to go north, but there is a house across over here, according to my map. And someone...
Mercy me. It walks, but it's not dead. I wasn't entirely certain I'd ever meet anyone any more fitting that description. The name's Wolfram, and it's a delight to make your acquaintance. Good to see, by the by, you don't belong to the Legion. 10 of their number accompanied me on a fact-finding mission to an ancient burial mound. But, as it turns out, they stood a snowflake's chance in hell against the undead. Not that I reckon my chance is any higher, though, especially with that vicious undead mutt prowling the grounds around this here ruin. I'd go so far as to say I'm in dire need of an armed escort back to the city, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
I'm an archaeologist and connoisseur of the undead. Because of my expertise, Lieutenant Selenia, a commander of the Legion in Sicile, wanted me to investigate the ancient burial mound just outside of town, hoping to uncover the source of the zombie plague. No such luck, though. Quite so. I live for the dead, so to speak. The combination of archaeology and a case of incidental necromantic magic is what sparked my interest in the field. Of course, I'll be glad to share what knowledge I have obtained over the years. Zombies are the results of vile necromancy in action. Among the resurrected dead, there are those who used to be wizards, and they can cast spells still. They slay their prey and bring them back as deathless thralls that fester with the diseases of decay. Should you encounter these menaces, always try to pick them off from afar. Don't let them get close, or they'll riddle you with the poisons and the blight that afflict them.
That's good to know, but also obvious when you think about it.
These ones in particular, the ones around Sicile, are the resurrected soldiers of Brachus, the last and most infamous in the line of sorcerer kings. He himself is supposed to be buried somewhere around here, but no one knows where the actual grave is. Long have I searched, and deep have I dug, but so far I haven't found anything more spectacular than rusted weaponry and shards of pottery. Be that as it may, Brachus' soldiers stalk these lands anew, and they still fight like veterans. I told those fools of legionnaires to bring maces instead of swords. You know, weapons that crush these skeleton bones, not blades that may ricochet right off. Hell, even a sturdy branch would do the job better. But they didn't listen, and now they're dead.
Yep, definitely putting that blackjack in Wolfgrad's hands.
Oh, and don't be surprised if the dead use an unusual amount of magic against you. These soldiers were loyal to a sorcerer king, after all. Dark magic all around. I'll never make it back to Sicile alone. But you've gotten this far. You can bring me back, can't you?
Yeah, let's bring him back.
We certainly can. Let's be off.
It's up to you, though.
Yep, I know. I just have a cat on my lap.
Marvelous.
Sorry.
Warcraft is all resolved now that a rescue mission is underway. Like a knight protector, he stands by the stranded archaeologists.
It's not that far to town, so.
Let's get this man back to
What?
South Seal, comrades. Not even a flea will harm him while he's under our care.
Well.
Of course.
Okay, there's our target.
Seems to only be one though, so.
Yep.
There was no escaping the spider's kiss.
I know it's raining, but I'm curious to see how your firefly works if you're willing to try that out. It's always good to have some more summons on the field, right?
Yep.
At least I think it's a summon from the description. I hope if Cheese is still here and hasn't rage quit at our playstyle, has been enjoying and is looking forward to playing it on their own. Not a summon, but that's a pretty good spell.
Yeah. Okay. And her turn. And we're just gonna.
Worth the 500 gold, that's for damn sure.
Okay.
Run, Wolfram.
To me!
Fucking hell. He couldn't have just run, could he? Yep. Let's just go here. Oh, well, at least it's raining.
I tried to go around. I picked the path that went around.
Oh, my turn. I'm assuming being in a cloud of poison healed me? Or not? I don't know. But good to know that on wet terrain I can cast lightning spells on the ground and electrify people.
To me! To me! I'm under attack!
Nope. Not that one.
Win.
That's a good spell. Oh, fuck. Alright. Oh, damn it.
I wanted them close to Medora.
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
One good arrow shot and the guy should be dead. Hell, I think if we sneeze on the guy, he'll be dead. This is going great. We'll get some experience. We'll get combat experience. We'll win a fight, guys.
Only the finest
Really?
preaching for me.
Also, you saw I sent you a bunch of arrow crafting materials, right? Arrowheads and arrow shafts. If you have any branches, send them my way, and I'll make you arrow shafts with them. Just as an aside. Ooh, got some spicy XP. Some armor. Oh, I found a needle in the haystack. Hey, dude, you're going a little too close there. Retrospect, we should have taken the time to heal up. My spells have not fully recovered. Have yours?
Not the ones I use, no. I have others.
Yeah, but still, after this fight, we might want to wait.
Yeah. I agree.
Fail to hasten. Lovely. Let's see what I have access to. Ah, actually, the spider did recover. Wolfgrad's had it, but mine apparently have. Man, I would love some blank skill books, let me tell you. If we ever get a crafting recipe for those, I have a whole slew of different scrolls to turn into spell books. The Firefly was one I had for you, the rest are mostly for myself, with geomancy and water magic and lightning magic.
Please, crush these fiends before they crush me!
Oh, goddamn. Ah. Both are fairly low, at least.
Yep.
And I'll cast Regenerate on you when we're out of combat.
Okay.
Or when we're in combat, depending on how low you get, but...
I will melt the flesh from your bones.
Undead killer turned into charcoal. Jeez. Now Medora just has to stab the guy in the back. As long as she hits, but with a backstab, her chance is higher. She should hit.
Blows.
Alright, let's wait here for a second.
Yep.
Alright, let me... I really wish he'd stop running off.
He keeps running off, and we're supposed to follow him, and he's going to lead us to multiple fights. I know we're not 100% healed, but I think we should get moving before that guy gets dead.
I'm waiting for my skill to regen. The healing skill. Okay. Oh.
I don't know which way they ended up.
Right here.
Up there.
You did it! We made it! Oh, cheers for escorting me to safety. You're a godsend, you are. I'll be in the King Crab, clearing the dust from my throat. The drinks are on me if you'd like to partake.
Boom. Let me look at the log. Okay, we just found out more about the burial mounds. You enter combat. Okay, I'll join you in just a second. Okay. Ready to join in.
Let's turn up the heat.
Oof, nice shot. Also, just so you know, I didn't get a chance to save before this fight occurred.
I figured.
There's a reason I stuck a hard left when we entered the area. Let's just use the AP to get in their combat field. Why is the zombie running away?
I don't know, but that worries me.
Mm-hmm.
You oiled them?
Oiled one of them. Look at our experience.
Hopefully we'll crafts.
Yeah, I made sure he's out of the range of the... I made sure both him and the spider were out of the oil range before I did it. Can't see target. Okay. Aggro on the spider, on the zombie, I guess. North, wilderness. West, lighthouse. East, Sycium. And the spider's dead.
Yes, well, better than us.
The swordsman is almost dead. Swordsman is dead. Okay, now I'm gonna back up Wolfgren. And hasten. Oh, the rain will at least put out the fire. That barrel had it coming, you know.
I clicked on the guy. I guess the barrel was just in my flight
It was
path.
in your way, yep. I mean, it was directly in front of you. But don't worry, barrel had it coming, man.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh. Oh, I would prefer that not having. Oh no.
Coming. Get the barrel.
Fucking hell. Hi.
Barrel. Bye, Feta. You probably already left too.
Yeah, probably. Immune to bleeding, but still does a nice chunk of damage regardless. I'll I guess head over to Medora in whatever way I can here. Just out of range, I'd assume, or... Oh god, they can... And almost full health.
What a deluge.
Took them down a lot. Get a finishing blow and you're all good. I like how we're teaming up with each other's melee partner, by the way. Ah, lifesteal.
Feel my fire!
Where's this guy?
In the bush. Like, right next to you. Moves an inch, it's gonna bite your ankles.
target is blocked.
That's not good. Maybe if you do the ram spell, you'll be able to hit him.
That's what I was trying to do.
Ah.
Let's see if my crushing fist then can get him. Cancel that one. Ah, there. I had you targeted for a second.
Oh, they're poisoned. They're the undead. You poison the undead, they gain health.
I didn't mean to poison them. I did a crushing fist!
Well, congratulations, you fisted him to be poisoned. Also, I see they have their sword back, apparently.
Ooh, Dora?
Yep.
Yeah, I changed weapons just now.
Ah, the spear wasn't cutting it for you?
For you!
Didn't want him, regenning health as he was sated to do. Honestly, I'd recommend just backing up from the bush. Is the zombie just not gonna go?
I don't know. Complain too much if he doesn't attack us.
I can't attack him currently, so I just need him to leave the bush.
One-time use, but
I'd recommend you. Okay.
Raging power of flame! Attack!
Fire elemental. Oh, that's something I would have loved to turn into a book for you. Keep my eye out on those scrolls, though. That's for sure. That works. Yeah, that works.
or fire elemental. Bond.
They did the job.
Yes, yes, it did. I'm not moving till you save.
Alright, I'm just doing a quick loot job before I close it up. Alright, quick save. Alright. Now I guess we can head this way. Alright, let's... Jesus. Yeah, let's not... No. Mm-mm. Yeah, if the zombie had continued to go that way, he would have grabbed a lot of reinforcements. Oh.
I'm tripping.
That's the underground area we were in on one of the first streams.
Oh, back to the doggos. Back to searching that house where we found that coward in?
You mean the house with the underground passage? Yes. Take fun mushrooms. Those are good potion shrooms. Slow down arrow.
You called to Wolgraf. He awaits your queries.
I did not mean to call to Wolfgraf.
Wolfgraf. Alright, I will check the chest. Grenade staff.
Explosive arrowhead.
Empty canister. Alright, let me get you the arrow stuff that I picked up. Send to you. I know you're a big fan of bread, so I'll send you that as well. Send to you, and that should be it. Alright.
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
I'd better watch out for that dog. Hooch doesn't look very happy. And some...
Do you know how to control all the elements?
The statues will be pleased. With that warning of the dog, I'm gonna quick save. Stardust herb. Lots of fire here. Lots of fire elementals here.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
There's a hatch, an undead pyromancer. Burial mound. Yeah, no, this seems like a bad idea.
There's a dog going ruff, ruff, ruff.
Can't talk to the dog. What? The undead pooch might be on our side?
Okay, so don't hurt the pooch until we determine what side it's on. Gotcha.
That was my plan.
Thank you.
I asked Medora attack the Necromancer?
That was my plan.
Thank you kindly. Also, based on the time, this should probably be our last fight.
Oh, come on. I was trying to ignite everything. Why do you have to be so precise when I... Oh yeah, it should just be our last fight. I'll end her turn. No, wrong button. And Medora can start making her way to Necromancer.
Dog's evil.
Okay.
Man, I wish that fire had hit. What in the...
We did save before this, right?
Two. I hear nothing right now. I don't even hear a burb.
No?
My audio screwed up. Hold on. Yep, my audio device switched. My headphones might have croaked finally after all this time. Let's see. See if I can put them to charge and if anything lights up, but something tells me nothing's going to light up. I might need to invest in some new headphones eventually. Okay. Good to know. Oh, but they did light up. Oh, they did turn on. Yep, okay, I have audio back. How dare you shout me out?
You missed a whole bunch of priests, too.
Okay. Anyway, what were we doing? Yes.
Avoiding that fight.
Yep. I'm just gonna get it on the map. That didn't happen last time. I guess we should try the damn fight. But I can't even get over there, so...
3 fire elementals and a necromancer?
Pyromancer.
Oh, pyromancer.
Plus, don't forget,
Time to get your feet wet!
I can put out all the fire. Which, if it doesn't hurt them, at the very least will protect us from burning.
Oh, I got to try out a a water arrow. My one water arrow, I guess I could try out. I don't even see where the... Nope, they're too far out of range. Okay, so we're just gonna use our AP to move. I'm gonna move this way. Get in position, and the same with Medora. I don't wanna get too close to each other, but there you go.
Maybe they won't be so bad. They are lesser.
Indeed.
Okay, Wolfgrad is gonna handle this one. Honestly, the damage could be worse. How much AP do I need for this? 11. Alright, I just need to save 1 AP for the end of this.
Come, spin your web for me.
Shoot my water arrow.
Time to dampen your enthusiasm.
I was hoping for more.
Fair. I think we got this.
I hope so.
Is it raining water and fire now?
Seems to be raining fire, yes.
Good thing I did the rain spell. Are you immune to poison?
It's weak now.
It's really hard to see through the fire rain, I'll be honest.
Yeah. Oh, it's cool looking.
Oh, yeah. I don't have enough spell points for that. Not what I meant to attack, but okay. Next turn I'll probably regenerate Medora's health a little bit. Are you just using up your scrolls at this point?
Some of them.
Dead. Oh, that's not fun.
I love how he, went past me.
Medora's not looking.
had a long battle
No!
at Cold Lake.
Didn't mean to intern. Was trying to end Wolfgrad's. Can't heal Medora now. Does Medora have a healing spell though they can use on themselves?
Yes.
Is Medora going to use the first aid spell?
If Medora survives to use it.
They should. They're after my spider. Before any enemies attack.
What just happened?
You hit the... Oh, you're going before the spider.
The seven, call me home.
Ah, you stunned the spider on accident. That's what happened.
Sorry. And stunned myself, too. I forgot about my ice wall. Honestly.
Oh, I believe it. Not necessarily what I was hoping for, but...
I knew I should have went with Smokescreen Arrow instead of that one.
Medora resisted death.
Don't ask me how.
It's a skill in her Man of Arms tree, I'm assuming. Medora's dead. Wolfgrad's dead. It's just you and me.
Okay.
We're both now on fire.
I'm not on fire, I'm just warm. You're on fire.
I'm fading. Fast.
I'm dead next turn, so...
Sweet relief.
It's a miracle. Yep. Gonna keep doing that fire rain, huh? And I'm dead.
Yep. Now I'm burned. I think, yeah. Quick load and then a regular save.
We have a couple minutes that we can walk around first. Just not go into a fight. So I'm just gonna do this real quick to get this visible on my map. There we go. Backing off.
I'm tripping.
Alright, now let me map. I want to continue going this way. What?
Don't ask me.
Ah, they splooged out of the ground. Lightning round.
Chaos grips my hands today.
Really?
You missed. The Armored Killer. How many enemies are on the farm?
I think
6.
5, 6,
7. 4 on the down path, 3 on the up path. Ow!
So.
Yeah.
How about we call it here?
Well, what I want to do now is I want to see if we can take the down path, or if we're going to have to, next time, we're going to have to fight no matter what, if that makes sense. We took the up path before, and that was trouble. Did it just triggered the guys up there. And now, guys, what the actual... Was this really not the down path? Apparently not. Okay. There's like 4 separate paths I'm trying to figure out right now. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Down path. Which is hugging the house. Go down here. Hug this. Go down. Okay. So, to sum this up,
We don't know where we step that spawns them, but
anywhere going that path, any one of those 4 paths, will spawn a legion. So this down path is off. I'm looking at my map and talking to chat, by the way. This path, this path is off limits. We came from here. We killed these guys. This is a danger zone. Theoretically, we could, if we go up over here and around. How much time do we have? Do we have enough time to try that? Yes. If you're willing. We have one more path we can try.
okay, I follow you.
This way. Don't want to trigger that.
My kingdom for a dry shirt.
It's not just me, right? It's concerning that sunlight's coming up.
Not just sunlight, but bright sunlight.
Okay, this isn't exactly what I was looking to see, but why is there sunlight here?
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Stardust herb. There's a small chest over here. A lockpick.
No, you got it right the first time. It's a lockpick. Totally.
Down there. This is not the way to go by the looks of it, but something for the future.
I'm drenched.
Yeah, we're gonna want to continue this way. Okay.
Soaked to the skin.
Nope. Mm-mm. Where the... We came in through here. Okay.
I also found a needle in the haystack.
I'm dripping.
I like the environment system in this game, but it seems so micro climates. And keep it tight. It feels like.
You mean a little less gradual?
A deluge.
You called with a simple graph size.
When I was a kid, friends one day
I didn't mean
we
to
saw
talk
stuffed
you,
rabbits fled.
Wolfgar.
I witnessed that. Always wanted to be a source hunter, but source hunters didn't want no.
I mean, they're a bit too small. They should be more gradual. You know, it shouldn't have gotten that bright that fast, and then this dark this fast, and... If you know what I mean.
Oh, I get you. Let me... Okay.
Ooh, resurrect scroll.
Don't go much further ahead. To get to here. One way or another, we're gonna have to. This will trigger anything.
Cornfield?
Yeah, I'm not going into the cornfield. There's a fight there. Okay. I have a waypoint to use now. We're on the other side of everything, and you should also be able to access the waypoint of sorts.
Small issue.
Yeah.
I'm in a fight.
Well, hit flee. If you can flee, you can get to this waypoint shrine.
Okay.
I hope. Okay, you fleed.
Fled.
You fleed.
Fled.
You fleed. Now you have to take control of Medora and have them flee.
I'm working on it. But they were later in the fight. I know. Save it here. Please.
Yep. I did a quick save when you got into the fight just in case, but now I will do a legitimate save.
And
okay.
Turn it off.
Now next time...
We have a million different quests we can choose to go through.
Oh, no, this is apparently not the way we were supposed to go. The way we were supposed to go was actually what I said was the wrong direction earlier? Based on the map?
Wonderful.
Well, we can just go back into town and take a different way out. Oh. Hey, guess what? The secluded beaches is an actual place. It wasn't just a description of a place.
Ah.
I found the waypoint to the secluded beaches. That's what we'll do next time. But the map is now quite expansive.
Good, good.
Yeah. And now we have a waypoint to get up here. And we've got some levels under our belt. We're 1600 XP away from a new level. And Wolfdrad's 830. A couple more fights and we're good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so who are we going to raid?
That is what I am trying to figure out now.
Well, I got someone.
Someone to...
Alright. I'm reading my friend Knob.
I'm gonna read Cat Scratch.
Look what the cat dragged in. Gotcha. Well, Knob looks to be doing an auto smelter currently in Minecraft. So if that interests you, go ahead and hope you have some fun there. What is Cat Scratch doing?
The Past Within.
Ooh, that's a deep game. That's a fun, lore-heavy, twisted, sick game. Enjoy it.
Making sure I spelled it right. No, I did not. Good thing I went and double-checked before I hit entered.
But chat, take care, stay safe, stay sane, stay awesome. Hope you all enjoyed. Shout out to all my lurkers. I will call you out individually if I thought it would be funny enough. But instead I'm going to just go drag you over. So take care and have a good one. Bye, chat.